right, cold email and personal branding. What do you need to know going into 2024, and how can you grow and leverage your brand to optimize for cold email, right? And this isn't going to be, a video going over how you can get inbound leads through Twitter, through any social media platform, through Google. This is going to be strictly catered towards cold outreach, right? And it really comes down to this. What happens when someone opens up your email, is intrigued by it, right? The copy's written well, it's a relevant offer to a relevant person. What happens after that, right? Well, obviously, they'll probably take a look at, who you are, right? At who is sending them this email, who they, just agreed to get on a call with, right? Who they just agreed to, you know, get a sales asset from. They'll probably think of that, right? And even though that, they get thousands of emails weekly, monthly, they still care about who is sending it to them, right? That's still a decently big factor. And firsthand, I've noticed with, for example, client A, right, that has, a big online presence, and, for example, they could be like a TV reporter, right, and they're selling PR, right, and they have some sort of presence, and they have, their Google Knowledge Board, and they have, these podcasts, these videos, these social media posts that have blown up, right? Their cold email performance is a lot better than someone who doesn't post, who doesn't have a strong, online presence. They don't have podcasts. They don't have all that, right? Not to say that theirs don't work, right? But it's much harder for them, right? Even if they match up a relevant person and a relevant offer, it's still hard for them because online they're nobody, right? And moving into 2024, I mean, guys, like, you need to be somebody online. You need to exist online. You have to have videos. You have to have, pictures of your face online for people to trust you and send you thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars, online, right? So you need to think about it that way. And, it not only helps you out with outreach and getting these people on the call, right? It also helps with trust and the sales process, right? The sales process is, obviously you can have your kind of sales hacks and, kind of strategies, but at the end of the day, you're not going to be successful in sales if the person doesn't trust what you're selling, and more importantly, what you are, right? Who you are, and what kind of company you run. And when people trust you, it just gets so much easier, right? And I've seen this going from, having a Twitter, for example, of, let's say, 100 followers, right? And trying to get someone to even get on a call and let alone close a deal with them. It's gotten so much easier as I've reached, for example, 1,000 followers, 1,500, almost 2,000 followers. And, it's just simple, right? The more someone trusts you, the more deals you can close, right? For example, the higher the ticket you can sell, right? The more you can charge because, well, your people trust you, right? People know who you are. You're someone, right? So they feel more comfortable sending over, a few thousand more. And also, I mean, it just takes less effort, right? There's less objections. There's less, hey, can I see this case study? No, they've already seen your case study. They already have seen, for example, the pinned post at the top of your thing with tens of thousands of views and comments, and they trust you more, right? So it not only helps with outreach, it also helps with sales. And me being not the best salesman, it's definitely great to have some sort of personal brand because, well, I'm still selling the same product. People just trust me more. And I mean, I already talked about this, but you literally just have to be someone, right? You have to exist on the internet to sell people, right? And no matter how relevant your offer is, right, and no matter how good your targeting is, you still have to just show your face, display expertise, and just have some sort of authority there because it just makes it so much easier. And this is literally talking firsthand. Um, and obviously, you don't want to just become a content creator, right? You want to actually be a business person who, runs their business and focuses on systems and operations and day to day problems that you have to fix. And you can't afford to just become a content creator, right? You can't afford to just only go on podcasts, only go, record YouTube videos all day, post Twitter posts, right? You can't afford to do that. And that's why you need to have a system where you literally just take, some sort of, longer form piece of content, right? For example, this, right? I'll take and I'll record a video for it. I'll post on Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, right? I'll put it in my blogs. I'll give this away. I'll copy all of this, and I'll also share it to my newsletter. I'll put a separate blog, put it in ChatGPT, change it up a little bit, make it more SEO friendly, and post it on a different blog, right? I'll change it up even more and I'll make a LinkedIn article of it, right? So it's all about taking what you have, right, and literally just altering it. And that's where you're able to outsource it, where you're not spending 3 hours a day creating content, because you're not a content creator. You shouldn't be. You should be a business person that creates content about your business, whether it's SEO, paid ads, e-com, email marketing. It doesn't matter. You shouldn't be a straight up content creator. You have to take care of your actual business, right? So that's really it. And I want to make sure that you guys understand that literally it's as simple as just doing this for a few months and just not stopping. Like, it's that easy. Just don't stop posting, right? Don't spend 3 hours a day. I've literally done it. I've spent 3 hours a day making 5 posts, and I only posted it on Twitter, right? And the post did terrible, and I got nothing from it, right? You're not a content creator unless you genuinely are. You're an agency owner, right? You're an agency owner that has day-to-day operations, that has to fix problems. So, yeah, that's really it. I'm gonna be giving this away later this week, so make sure to stay if you want to see this more in depth. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the video.